for today's mobility, got some good stuff. We are going to do some wrist work so that your wrist can be prepped for your handstands. This is some wrist work that I did in a kin stretch class the other day, and it was really helpful to me. It was a different kind of pails and rails than I've normally done, and it really helped to ease some tension in my wrists. So it looks like this. You're going to get set up in a seated position here, but to your heels, and then just rock forward into your quadruped position and start to get into wrist extension, right? So this is wrist flexion, this is wrist extension. From there, you're gonna have a little bit of pressure. You shouldn't feel any, you might feel a little stretch in your forearms right here, but you shouldn't feel any pinching or pressure in your fingertips. And then I'm gonna face this way. All right, so then what you're going to do is you're going to find a little bit of a stretch in that wrist extended position, and then you're going to press your pinkies into the ground, followed by your ring finger, followed by your middle finger, followed by your index finger, followed by your thumb. You're going to hold that pressure, pushing through the entire hand now for 5 seconds, and then after 5 seconds, you're going to try to peel your fingers up towards your forearms, creating more wrist extension without actually moving for 5 seconds as hard as you can. And then you're going to try to relax deeper into the stretch and create some more wrist extension. All right, so make sure you don't come out of the stretch once you try to pull those fingertips up to your forearms, and then you're going to repeat that 2 more times. All right, so again, pinky comes in, pressing into the floor, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb. You're pressing your entire hand into the floor for 5 seconds as hard as you can, and then you're going to peel your fingers up towards your forearms as hard as you can for 5 seconds. And then you're going to relax deeper if you can into wrist extension for another 5 to 10 seconds. And repeat that 1 more time for a total of 3. And your wrist should be feeling pretty good after that, pretty buttery. All right. Then you're going to go into scap cars in 2 positions. I've discussed these before. So position 1 is just going to be seated, right? Hands by your side, make a fist. Get some tension in your belly. Breathe into your belly, fill it with air. Hold a little bit of tension there. And then you're spreading your shoulder blades apart, making sure you're not flexing your spine as well. So spreading those shoulder blades apart, apart and up, up and together, together and down. Apart, apart and up, up and together, together and down. Then you're going to reverse it, retract. Try not to pop your chest out and extend through your spine as well. Just retract those shoulder blades, keeping them retracted. Bring them up, keeping them up, bring them apart. Keeping them apart, bring them down, okay? So you'll have a few each direction. Then you're going to switch into quadruped to do the same thing, okay? This is where it gets tricky for me not to bring my spine along. All right, so I'm going to start by pressing against the floor, protracting my shoulders. Protract my shoulders. Make sure I don't round my spine, right? So just protracting my shoulders, protracting, bringing them up, together, together and down, apart, apart and up and together, together and down. Then you'll reverse it, together, together and up and apart, apart and down. So that'll be tricky not to bring your spine along in that different position there. And then you'll finally finish off with some thoracic extension and rotation. So you're going to sit, if you can, with your legs like so. So I'm going to take my right leg, cross it, put it across my left leg. If you want, you can sit like this as well. Okay, if you can get into that position. Then you're going to take opposite arm. So my right knee is up here. I'm going to take my left hand, wrap it around my right leg. And then I'm just going to rotate, put my palm behind me to the back and look over my back shoulder. I'm going to breathe in, get lots of air in my belly. Exhale. Rotate. Breathe in. Exhale. Try to get more rotation through my mid-upper back. 1 more time. Breathe in. Exhale, rotate. Right, so I should feel like I'm rotating from my obliques like that. So I'll do 1 from the side. I'm right here. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Inhale. Exhale, rotate a little farther, and then 1 more time. Okay, and then you'll do that on both sides. Those should all feel pretty good for the spine and the shoulders. toes.